What's up, good people? Welcome to another episode of Talk of the Shore. It's another week, another episode. Episode 2, Season 3. If you did not watch or listen to last week's episode with Taylor Claiborne, go to wherever you get your podcast or YouTube. Listen, share, subscribe to that. And as we do every week, we'll start off with a HBCU fact of the day. Our HBCU fact is about Richard Humphreys, who is a silversmith and the founder of Cheyney University in Pennsylvania, which is the oldest HBCU. He took $10,000, which is 1/10 of his estate, to establish the school for descendants of the African race. It was first named the Institute for Colored Youth and then renamed Cheyney. It was founded in 1837, and he changed this part of his estate, that $10,000, because of race riots in Philly in 1829. So Richard Humphreys is the founder of Cheyney University, which is the oldest HBCU. So that's your HBCU fact of the day. Now we will have our guest, who is, they used to sit to my right, but now they sit to my left. We have Maya Hendricks here, outside hitter for the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks Volleyball team. What's up, Maya?
Hey.
Cross your leg. Okay. You comfortable?
Yes.
Comfortable?
Very,
you good?
Very comfortable.
All right. The show's just starting back up, so, I don't know how familiar you are with the show, but we have the same first question for everybody. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Columbus, Ohio, but as I heard in the historical fun facts, my mom is actually from Pennsylvania.
She is?
Yes, and my dad is a native out of Columbus, Ohio.
All right, so I want you to tell me about Columbus, which is your hometown, in 3 words. Take your time. Yeah.
Exciting.
Okay. I know, right?
Fun.
Okay. Those are kind of the same, but go ahead.
You asked for my 3 words, sir.
Your 3 words. You right. Right.
Also, studious.
Studious. Why would you choose those words?
I choose exciting and fun. Really, they go hand in hand, but I chose it because I wanted to put an emphasis on how fun and exciting.
Okay.
I use studious because we are a college town.
Okay.
Home of Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Ohio State?
The Ohio State.
Okay. They cool, I guess.
Actually, don't disrespect them like that. And they actually play Michigan next week, and they're gonna do great.
They should. Michigan. They've been beating Michigan a lot lately.
Yeah, they just beat Michigan State, destroyed them.
That was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
So bad.
LeBron like him, so that's cool.
Of course, because he's from Ohio.
I know.
Native.
He's a native.
Akron, Ohio.
How far is that from Columbus?
Not too far, probably about at least a good hour.
A good hour?
A good hour.
A good hour. So you used to kick it in Akron, Cleveland?
Actually, yeah, my great-grandma used to live in Akron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She know LeBron and his mom?
Well, she's actually, no. Actually, she was from Texas, but she got ran out of Texas. And she ended up moving to Akron and brought my family to Ohio.
I know. So,
you knew that?
I didn't know if you knew this. I used to live in Indiana. Back, before I moved here.
Indiana. Okay.
Nap Town, stand up. 317, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? What's your area code? I know y'all love y'all area codes.
614.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, y'all love y'all area codes.
614, of course we do.
Yeah, Bow Wow love them. That's y'all
Bye.
boy. Bow Wow.
Bye.
And, Stally. Ain't he a rapper?
No.
Ain't Stally from, you don't know Stally? He too old for you?
Yeah, way too old.
That's Maybach music.
You about to tell me your age real quick.
He was on Maybach. He was with Ross them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Light skin, got the beard. You don't know who Stally is? I'm old.
Yeah, you real old.
Dang.
You real old.
He was on Ross albums. You know who Rick Ross is, right?
Yeah. Of course I know who Rick Ross is.
You didn't listen to Rick Ross albums?
I didn't pay attention to Stally. If I'm listening to Rick Ross albums, I'm listening to Rick Ross.
There's other people on the album. So you ain't listen to John Legend or Neo or
I listened to John Legend a little bit.
He on the all them people was on Ross album.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Maybe I should go back and listen.
do that. But I think Stally, rapper, shout out to Stally, wherever you at. He probably not on Maybach Music no more. He was on the BT Cypher and everything. But
yeah, I don't think he is because I haven't heard of him.
My boys used to listen to that. But I think he's from Ohio too, because he had a verse shouting out like the area codes and stuff. So I think,
did he shout out 614?
I have no idea.
He should have. Stally, if you didn't shout out 614, we have a problem.
He probably did, But who? So Bow Wow's from up there.
Yep.
Who else?
Trippie Redd.
Who else? Next.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I thought you were gonna name somebody worse.
Don't.
You went from LeBron to Bow Wow to Trippie Redd. That's the first thing.
Trey Burke.
I know. Okay, I like Trey Burke.
Yeah, get on. I don't really even know off the top of my head.
It ain't.
But
it ain't popping up there like that.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't popping.
Don't do all that. Ezekiel Elliott.
He is from there. But no, I'm just messing. My uncle lives in
I was about to say,
Cincinnati.
don't say that, because the Baltimore Ravens got one of our people too.
Who?
Malik Harrison.
He from up there?
Mm-hmm. And so do the Chicago Bears.
I know. Y'all got one.
They got Derek Forrest.
It's too many people from South Carolina in the league. It's just too many.
Oh, you know him?
Bro, I went to college with
You
five
know
dudes
him
in the
personally?
league. I went to...
All of them?
I got people in my phone that I went to college with is in the NFL. Call them right now.
Call them right now. Put them on our podcast.
I ain't gonna do that. They at practice. They at practice.
We talking about practice.
They're my mans though. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about practice.
For real. No, I'm serious. They you know what I'm saying? That's
okay.
Back in my heyday. You know what I mean? Back when I was a young lad. But when I was living in Naptown though, I went to my uncle lived in Cincinnati, so I went and visited.
Mm-hmm.
And so
a lot of things to do in Cincinnati, or no?
I just said I went to visit my family.
But right, I understand that, sir.
No, I just played. I went twice. I went one time just to like kick it over there, and I hit up. What did I do? I could probably still got a picture on my phone by the little Queen City sign.
Mm-hmm.
Went on a little dinner cruise type thing out there by the Red Stadium, and then so yeah. I did a couple of things.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
So yeah.
So you've had a good time in Ohio.
Yeah. I ain't talking bad about Ohio.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You couldn't.
Because Indiana was like, it wasn't nothing there but Indianapolis, and it was the main thing though. It's just cold up there.
It's freezing.
I had to buy a new coat.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna be sleet. Sometimes you get a little hail. Sometimes it might even be raining. Then a little snow.
Sometimes they do all four in one day.
Yeah.
Then it's gray.
Yeah.
Sun don't come out.
Sometimes you just don't get no sun at all.
So how was that when you was in high school? Because I don't know what that's like.
Oh, it was actually the best because it was like, okay, is we gonna have school? Is we not gonna have school? We didn't have school a lot of times.
So they used to cancel school.
Yes.
Because when I was in Indy, they never. I can't remember one time. Maybe once they canceled school.
If it's below -10 degrees, they had to cancel school. Like if the wind chill was below -10, you have to cancel school. You have to.
Below -10?
Yes, because the wind chill though.
It used to get like that often?
Yes, and people got to stand at the bus stop or walk to the bus stop.
But like,
so you can't even do that to them.
Why would you okay. I'm just leave that alone. -10? It used to be out there at the bus stop.
Oh, I didn't. I got dropped off at school.
Oh, okay. Must be nice.
Yes.
No, I used to. Did you ride the bus home? So you never you never used to ride the school bus?
Not for real.
That builds character, you know that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It does, but...
You're 10 years old, you gotta get on that bus.
Oh, when I was younger, like when I was little, me and my sister used to ride the bus. But that was when our school was like down the street from our house.
Oh, okay.
And we was going to the J. Ashburn Center after school every day, interacting with other kids.
Yeah, our bus was... So I ain't used to ride the bus to school. I used to get dropped off. And then me and my brother used to take the van to our after school joint. Then because he's older, so when he started playing, a van, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was like an after school joint.
Okay.
And then it was multiple, I don't know.
A whole bunch of people.
Yeah, a lot of people took vans. It wasn't no y'all two come on.
Okay, I was about to say.
It was kind of like it was kind of like the school bus, but it wasn't the bus because it was like your after school program came and picked you up from school.
Okay, I got you.
You see what I mean? Because they would go to all the schools like in the area.
Of course.
And then pick people up and take us there. So then we used to do that. I was doing that till like 4th, 5th grade. Then he was playing football, so he used to stay after school for practice. So I used to have to ride the bus home. Then I used to come home, play that BT, you know what I'm saying, whole TV to myself, little Rap City.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't come home.
106 in Park. Y'all too.
I came home and watched the Steve Wilkos show with my grandpa.
You used to watch Maury?
Yes.
Jerry Springer?
Yes.
Oprah?
Yes, as well as...
You watched Oprah?
Yes, with my grandpa and my grandma. And we watched another show. What was that show called? Judge Mathis. All the time.
All old black men watch Judge
all
Mathis.
The time.
They love Judge Mathis.
Yes. After we got something from McDonald's every day.
My godmother used to watch Judge Joe Brown. You ever heard of Judge Joe Brown? That's another one.
I have.
But Judge Mathis was better, but Judge Joe Brown was out here
Judge Mathis and Judge Judy way better.
Yeah, Judge Judy. She's still on.
Way better.
She's still on. She's still on.
I think Maury.
Yeah, Maury.
I think he's a judge now.
How?
I don't know. For like the courts. Like a Judge Mathis type of judge.
He a DNA judge? Because that's the only thing.
No, he's a real judge. Like
that
real
many
life.
people trying to find their daddy. That's crazy. I'm just saying. That's the only thing they talk about on Maury. So, you transferred here from Tennessee State, 1 year there. Now you're, volleyball season, recently ended. And so, after going to Tennessee State and then coming here, what kind of attracted you to come here, and how was your recruiting process during the pandemic?
Glad you asked. Well, actually, my recruiting process kind of went like I talked to the coach for a little minute. Then after I talked to the coach, I kind of started talking to one of my teammates who was my setter, or is my setter. Her name is Jalen, and we talked for a while, and that kind of like coerced me to come here. That kind of was the main thing that made me come here. Also, what was another leg up was my roommate back at TSU and my friend and setter here. They knew each other from back home because they were both from Texas. Okay. So that was kind of a leg up right there, just on the simple fact that I know somebody where I'm going to school.
Their relationships and stuff like that.
Right. So, and that was a huge factor to me because the school that I was at, I wasn't really like, I was close with my teammates before I committed, and then when I committed, it was kind of like a new thing. So that was a huge thing. So I made that and took that as my decision, and I just came here.
What's up? And how you been liking Princess Anne since you got here? Well, I mean, y'all been in season really, so you just really, so how what's you looking forward to the most? Like now that you have a little time now and you can, I mean, holidays are here, so you gotta go home, but second semester you'll get the chance to do a little more.
What I'm looking forward to the most is to be able to not have a lot of stress and all that going on the road, and being able to get my homework and schoolwork done. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, being able to get on top of that and being able to handle that right then and there, get it out the way.
Kicking it.
Yeah. Just
you could have said that.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit after the work get done.
Y'all be trying to play me like I'm that old. I know what y'all be doing. Y'all kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You got your people.
Yeah, if you're talking about like having group study sessions, yes, kicking it.
Yup. That's all we do around here, study.
I mean, we are in Princess Anne, Maryland. There isn't too much to do.
Get your books, kids.
There isn't too much to do, really. Yeah. You have to lock into your schoolwork. You have no excuse. All that's around is some trees. You got maybe a Royal Farms up the street, a few Dollar Generals, a Dollar Tree. That's all you got,
hey,
really.
Put some respect on Popeyes.
Really? Oh, sorry. Popeyes, McDonald's, Subway.
And Food Line.
That's all you got. Food Line.
I mean, Salisbury up the street.
20 minutes. If you don't drive, it's slow for you. You better use your Lamborghinis.
First of all, you went to Orangeburg. Ain't nothing down there. How far? We stayed in Columbia. Think about it. Where I went to school, we stayed in Columbia.
Okay, but
we didn't even stay where the school is at.
But on campus, they had good things. We have Land and Sea.
And
they had which was good.
Which was not there when I was there. By the way, and that Starbucks, all that is new. I went in there looking around like, do I know this place?
But now they have that. So just for the simple fact that they are literally not around too much, they have good things on the campus.
I mean, it's hard to be...
It's also like a change of scenery, a humongous change of scenery, because where I came from, it was in the middle of the city. Now I'm in...
Cashville, Tennessee? What you know about
Nashville, Tennessee.
What you know about that? That's Young Buck right there. You know who that is?
Yes.
You know, since I'm so old?
Yes, Yes, I do.
You know Young Buck? Okay, cool.
I do.
Go ahead.
And
but it's in the middle of the city, so
yeah, I'm in the middle of the city, though. So there was a whole bunch of things to do, and now I'm just in the middle of the country.
So where's Columbus at? And like, if you is it somewhere in the middle of what Nashville?
You know what? I'm glad you asked.
I never been to Columbus. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to know. I drove through. That's it.
Fair question. Actually, there is a lot of things to do in Columbus, but people just feel like Ohio is just country because it's Ohio. It's really not. It's really, there's parts of Ohio that's country, like Utica, Ohio. That's country. Yeah, you've never heard of that. That's country. That's where you're going to see all the farmland. You're going to see people carrying hay.
That sounds like somewhere a prison would be.
Something like that.
For real.
Something like that.
Because they put prisons in the middle of the country. That's
literally like Mansfield.
That's Shawshank? That's what Shawshank is at? Yeah. So.
But Ohio, Columbus, we're in the city. Like, that's the city. Like, that's kind of like the heart.
Okay. All right. And what is it, Central Ohio? Is it Central Ohio considered? Or is it like
Central?
Northeast? I mean, I don't know.
Central.
The state, first of all, y'all shouldn't even be saying north, south, east, west. State ain't even that big. For one.
Actually, it is.
It's bigger.
It's big, but everybody knows everybody. If that makes sense.
It can't be big if everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just like how the school is. Just how the school is big.
Well, let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. So everybody knows everybody because let's say I know this person. Oh, okay, and my cousin knows the same person, but it's like, oh, how do you know this person? Oh, I might have went to school with them, but she might have met them somewhere. Like everybody knows everybody, or maybe like one of her people, like one of her family members. Yeah. It's family with them, It's a small world, but it's not that small.
I feel you. So, what are like some things you like to do away from the court? What's some like fun facts about you? You can't play volleyball all the time.
You're right.
You say you can play basketball, but I don't believe it. So, what's some other things?
Well,
you don't want this work.
No, you don't want this work. If you like your body, I know you're a little old. If you like your body, I would never play me. Because I'm going to have you wheeling out of here the whole time. Like, I'm going to break both ankles. Then I'm just going to have to catch a body on you. That's okay. You can yawn all you want. Or then I'm going to have to do you like LeBron did that boy last night. Get out of here.
Hey, that's my LeBron, my guy. That's my, you know what I'm saying? I remember when LeBron was in high school, his little highlights was on. I
didn't used to like LeBron.
Yeah, why you didn't like LeBron?
Because I felt like he was a bandwagon. He left his team to go get a ring.
Oh, you just from Ohio. That's what it was.
He left his team to go get a ring and then want to come back. Then want to leave again. Don't come back if you're going to leave.
He left y'all a ring?
Yeah, don't come back, though. Don't bring us no ring, no. Because now what? What's the Cavaliers doing right now?
What were they doing before?
With LeBron?
Before LeBron. He should win MVP every year just based off like when the team he leaves, immediately done. When he on the team, championship.
That's because he recruits people to come with him. Because what happened when he was on the Lakers by himself?
He got hurt.
Okay, he
got hurt because he was carrying the load.
Okay, so you could,
bums.
but still.
It's like, yo, I ain't finna carry all this load.
You got hurt carrying the load, but y'all record still wasn't good. You see there?
Because he was carrying the load. And then he got hurt. And then once he got hurt,
so because he realized he couldn't do it by himself.
That's why he went and was like,
that's why he had to recruit. But what you're saying is LeBron needs to have MVP.
This is what I'm going to ask you.
On every team. And he didn't deserve that last time.
You don't play pickup basketball last time.
Okay.
Right? You go to the park. You got Dwayne Wade standing there. And you got Boobie Gibson standing there. Who you going to pick? You got Chris Bosh standing there and Drew Gooden standing there. Who you gonna pick? Rest my case. LeBron, I'm behind you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
If you ever watch this.
Hey, LeBron, I'm behind you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I bought a poster of LeBron in my little book fair.
Matter of fact, LeBron, I'm gonna send this to you in your DM after this. It's a YouTube.
He'll probably watch it. You know what I'm saying? He care about, he support the youth. Well, I'm not really young, so he support y'all.
I was about to say,
LeBron, look out. You know what I'm saying? So, That's all I'm saying. So,
Okay.
but so away from the court, away from the court, the volleyball court, because we're not talking about the basketball court. Away from the volleyball court, what kind of stuff do you do?
Actually, I like to do fun things. Like this summer, I went zip lining.
Okay.
When I get back home, I'm supposed to be going snow tubing. I'm supposed to be going ice skating. I like to roller skate. I just like to enjoy my time here because they say you're not here for a long time, you're here for a good time.
Okay. And so when you're doing all this outdoor stuff, do you have the full little like ski little suit?
Oh,
or you just wear like
I just layer up.
So like 2-3 pair of pants. See, if I got to do all that for activity, it ain't worth it.
2, 3, 4.
It's not even worth it. So how cold is it?
It's gonna be fun.
How cold is it at home right now? You know, because you're gonna be there in not long. Not long from now.
That's a great question. It's probably last time I checked. Honestly, the other day it was like 30.
Oh no, that ain't bad.
Not too bad.
That ain't bad right now.
But now, if it gets to snowing and it's 30, then we have a problem.
The snow. Oh no, when I was living up there, it went about like if it was gonna snow, it was just how much.
Yeah, that's the problem. Because we don't be knowing.
I know. You'll go to sleep.
Wake up.
Half a foot.
Car is covered.
Half a foot.
Gotta go scrape your car off.
Yeah. The first time it snowed while I was up there, I ain't have a scraper. And so I was like, they said it was a weekend. It was like a Saturday night. They was like supposed to start snowing on Tuesday. I said, all right, I'll get one like whatever tomorrow. Went to sleep, woke up, like half a foot on the ground. So I remember I was supposed to go.
Back in the house.
I was going to church, and I was like, "Man, it's half a foot of snow out there. I ain't going." So I was like, "Man, I don't know." So I called lady. I was like, "Hey, are y'all still? You know what I'm saying? Church still going on?" She said, "Why wouldn't it be going on?" Yeah. I said, "Half a foot of snow out there." She was like, "Oh no, that's already cleaned off." So I was out there. I had found a like an old like CD case.
Oh yeah, you was dedicated.
I had to see. I couldn't see. I had no snow scraper.
You didn't have no defroster.
I mean, bro, that was like fresh. Like I was fresh out of South Carolina right there. We don't need that down there. Yo, if it get but if they think it's about to snow, if they think it's gonna be ice, we 2 hour delay off rip.
For ice?
Yes. Too many country dirt roads. You can't take them buses on them roads.
Get out of here. They gonna get them salt trucks. They gonna get them snow trucks, and they gonna get it done in like 30 minutes.
They probably don't have a salt truck in my whole county.
They didn't have one in Nashville. Last year it snowed so bad. Nobody could move their cars. The streets was so bad. We had to walk everywhere for a week, and class was canceled for like 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. It snowed while I was in school, man. We ain't going nowhere for a week. Like, for a week. We just stuck in the room. It was
so nice.
And it wasn't even that bad. Like, at the time, I was like, man, it's a bad snow. But after living in Indiana, it really wasn't that bad of snow. But it was because they couldn't move it. And so, we just stuck in there. And when I first moved here, it was like a foot of snow here. But it hadn't snowed like that since. But the snow coming, like, while we here.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yep. You gonna walk to class in that?
Absolutely not. Actually, right now, I have all online classes except for one. So that's the goal for next semester as well.
Okay, question, because, I don't got to take classes. So are all the teachers, like, going, like, to where you have an online element?
Actually.
Or are they still saying come to class?
No, a lot of teachers are saying come to class. But me, personally, I don't do well in class settings because I don't do well sitting still for a long period of time. So
you'd rather stay at home? Well, I guess you can get up whenever you want.
Literally.
At the house. See, I can't. I was opposite. I needed to go to class.
You needed to because you wasn't going to get that work done.
Well, nah, it was like...
And you needed to see who was in your class.
Well, that was the first week.
Big thirsty.
You ain't big thirsty.
Big thirsty.
Big thirsty, you know what I'm saying? Thirsty implies that you being, overbearing. I wasn't being overbearing.
What was you being?
I was just being, in the mix. You feel me? I ain't gotta be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Some people gotta be thirsty. I ain't have to worry about that.
You didn't have to be thirsty?
Nah. Got a mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying?
By you.
Telling
By you.
I used to tell, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell them chicks, man, don't let me meet your mama. She gonna love me.
Why would they even want to take you home, though?
Oh, you?
That's the real
They
question.
They want to take a brother home. You know what I'm saying? I had one, Shawty told her whole family about me. I didn't even know. I'm like, thought we was just kicking it. She's like, oh, we going? I was like, no. You coming to my house for Thanksgiving? No.
So you didn't even go to her house for Thanksgiving?
No.
You didn't get no good food?
My mama can cook. So
okay.
all my aunties.
But I bet you her mama could cook too. You would never know.
I ain't want to try it out.
Okay, valid.
First of all, see, that's another thing too. I ain't just gonna go to your mama house if we ain't,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be, don't have me.
I'm picking up what you putting
Don't
down.
have me, don't parade me in front of your people and
Like
I'm
we
just,
like this and we not even like this.
and I'm the
okay.
fifth dude that came up in here, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel special.
I got you.
Because I don't be bringing, you know what I'm saying? I don't bring them, ain't no chick ever came to Thanksgiving with me. Now, people done met my parents. And
You ain't never brought nobody home with you for Thanksgiving?
A girl?
Yeah.
Now, they done came to cook, little other
Cook
stuff.
outs,
But
okay.
not that Thanksgiving and Christmas, no. Nah.
That's the problem here. Cause
That's not the problem.
No. I think it is because you have to talk to somebody for a long period of time. Like, let's say you brought them to a cookout, then they think that you're comfortable taking them to Thanksgiving. So you're the type of person that when it comes to Thanksgiving, Christmas time, you just gonna cut everybody off.
Nah.
So you don't gotta buy them no gifts.
That's trifling. That's trifling. I would do that. If I'm not gonna break up with you to avoid a holiday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I first of all, you know what I'm saying? I think it through too.
Oh, you think it through?
That's these youngins' problem. You know what I'm saying?
I think it through too, so you can't be talking about me.
These little youngins, these young men who out here trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I see them on campus, you know what I'm saying?
You see
I be
'em?
like, you hustling backwards, pimp. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta teach them the game.
I want to, but you know.
You gotta teach them the game. You gotta put them on.
I be trying to I give y'all game, but y'all don't take it all the time. Do I not? You know what I'm saying? I put y'all on game. I be letting y'all know, listen, don't talk to him.
Okay.
Don't talk to him. Or if you do, you know what I'm saying, watch yourself. I ain't gonna put nobody on Front Street, and I ain't talking about, if you think I'm talking about you the problem. You know
If the shoe fit, put it on.
If you think I'm talking about you, it ain't the problem. But look, I tell, you know what I'm saying? I try to give game, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want nobody going outside.
I don't want nobody going outside. I done had to, people done came to the office.
Balling.
This is years ago, though.
I was about to say.
This is years ago. This is not nobody you know. Nobody.
Because if I had an office and somebody came to my office balling, I would tell them, get out, wipe your eyes, and try again.
No, it was like, because I ain't,
Because you can't never let nobody get you that salty.
I care. You know what I'm saying? I want to care.
Yeah.
Keyword want to. I want to care. But it's like she was just, I was like, it's nobody you know.
So sad.
It was nobody you know. So I was like, is everything going to be all right?
She was just a balling.
She was crying. Well, first of all, she was crying. And I was like, you made a mistake, though. So.
Feel me?
Sad day.
So sad.
And I was like, she was in the office just talking, pouring her little heart out.
Pouring her heart out to Ray Ray.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? And see, go back, you know what I'm saying? People get comfortable around me, so don't take me to see your mama. Don't take me to see your mama. She gonna fall in love.
Oh, you think?
Huh?
And her daddy gonna hate you.
Oh, no. They always, what's not to love? You know what I'm saying? I got good vibes.
The fact that she invited you to Thanksgiving and you said, yeah, no.
Okay.
That's what's not to love.
I embellished it a little bit. It wasn't no, but it was kind of like, how should I put this? She was trying to wait on me to say, can I come to Thanksgiving? And then when I didn't, it became a problem.
Okay, that's where the problem is.
The reason I didn't, because I was like, we not vibing like that.
Okay, but she thought y'all was vibing like that.
Apparently.
Well, you should have made that clear.
Oh, no, I did.
You did?
Oh,
okay.
Listen. I made that very clear.
Very clear? Clear as day.
Clear.
Okay.
Very clear. Some people cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
They are.
You know what I'm saying?
I met some of them.
And I ain't gonna, so I ain't gonna go into the full story because I don't need to do that. I'll tell you off air because that was wow. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a lot. That's why I be telling y'all, like, listen, I know crazy when I see it. She was, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
God bless her. You know what I'm
Bless
saying?
her heart. Bless her heart. If you watching this right now, girl, bless you.
I mean, that could be one of like 40 people though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing.
Hope you're not watching this.
I'm playing. All of y'all are playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I promise I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't that bad. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm not. I'm not. I don't like some of my partners. Woo. But I was just like, man, that's crazy. Y'all doing that? Mm-hmm. I was like, praise God. You know what I'm saying? Just hanging in there.
Hanging in there.
All right. So now that you've been through a year here, well, almost a semester here, you'll be going to a year here and then a year at Tennessee State. What's the differences in those two HBCU experiences for you?
I feel like the only difference that I've had was that this school is just, like I said, smaller, and my other HBCU was bigger, so there was more things going on, and not only was it just like one thing going on, there was several different events going on, so you had so many different options and so many different people to go with, so it was really never a dull moment.
Okay. And then football there
Yeah.
too, so it's a little different. That's what's up. So coming down to the end here, so now that you've had 2 seasons with volleyball, got 2 left, outside of, what everybody wants to do is win a conference championship, what other things on the court do you want to, strive to be better at before you, graduate and get out of college?
I feel like defensively, I want to get better on the floor.
For you novices out there, that's with the digs and the blocks, you feel me?
Defensively, I would want to get better on the floor only because I feel like defense wins games and offense sells tickets, and I'm not really too much worried about selling tickets. It's more about winning games, as we just said. Like, because the goal is a conference championship, but not only just a conference championship, I feel like the goal is also, because after you win the conference championship, what's your goal now? I feel like the goal needs to be not just to get to the NCAA tournament, it needs to be to execute and to be able to do something in the NCAA tournament. Like, have a goal. Let's win this first round. Let's win the second round. Like, let's do our very best. But you can't do that with no defense.
Right. Got you. All right. So before you go, like to thank you for coming on. Mm-hmm. But, I know you, Maya. You care about social media.
I do.
You care about, the people loving you or whatever. So,
I don't really care if they like me.
Yeah, you don't want them to like you want them to love you. All right.
They always do.
On social media, though.
They always do.
Because you look nice on social media. You smiling. Look at that.
Of course.
Yeah. Pitbull in real life. But, so, what's your Twitter, Instagram? You on TikTok?
Glad you just asked. Yeah, I just went viral on TikTok.
For what?
Just a little video.
Just a little video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my Instagram is...
I ain't seen it yet, though. I ain't seen it. And if it's good on TikTok, it'll make it to Instagram. Just saying.
You're right. It's not that good, though. Follow me on Instagram at it's just Maya, 2 A's, MAYA, then add another A, _ Add me on TikTok at Maya Hendricks, _ and follow me on TikTok. Actually, follow me on Twitter at Maya _Lave, LAVE.
No, Facebook?
Actually,
that's what the old people are?
I do have Facebook, but I don't really use it that much, so it'd be pointless.
I don't use Facebook that much.
My mom does.
You use Snapchat?
Of course.
Throw your Snapchat out there. This is your moment.
Okay, cool. My Snapchat is Hendricks.11. HENDRICKS.11.
There it is. All right, Maya. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you falling through on short notice.
Yeah, anytime.
All right. So I'll give you my socials, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's your socials?
Oh, I could tell you, you know, this you can follow. So it's not gonna be as interesting as people think.
Yeah, we know.
But, you know, it get depending on what you follow. So follow me on
follow his Facebook. Don't follow the Facebook.
My mama on that. Like you just said, my mama on that. I love you, mama, but you on Facebook, so I'm not. But you can follow me on Facebook at Ralan Wardlaw, LinkedIn, Ralan Wardlaw, on Twitter, Ray_Law12, Instagram, R_Wardlaw, Snapchat if you want to. I'm not on that a lot either because, you know, I'm too old for that. Law of the Land is the Snapchat. That's a fire name, though. And I'm not on TikTok because if it's good on TikTok, Law of the Land for sure. And if it's not, I'm not on TikTok, so because if it's good on TikTok, it'll make it to Instagram and Twitter. So please check out everything about the Hawks on our website at easternshorehawks.com. Men's basketball is on the road. Women's basketball is on the road or at home at the moment. I can't really remember.
They're actually at home.
But I mean, at the time they're at home. But when this comes out, they may be on the road. So check easternshorehawks.com. Mm-hmm. You never know. Bowling, golf. Well, they're finished for the semester. They'll come back in February. And indoor track is on the way. You can follow all of the Hawks on East Shore Hawks on Facebook. ES Hawks on Instagram. ES Hawks Sports on Twitter. And every team has their own Twitter. With that, you can email us at Talk of the Shore at mdtalkshore@gmail.com. Use the hashtag TalkShore when you are referring to the podcast here. And don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, and leave a review and share. We're also on YouTube for everybody visually. Also, subscribe there. And so I would like to thank everybody in the control room, on camera, you know, whoever is back there. I've dropped my pen. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But I had, you know, make my notes during the show. But we are about to close out. You know, Mr. Brophy, I know you're back there and you can be a great, great director if you give me the sky cam. There it is. All right. Thank you for watching, listening to another episode of Talk of the Shore. My name is Ralan Wardlaw, and we will see you next week.